and Mr. Kushak Datta, the President of Music Connect Asia, my honorable colleagues, and the state senior government officers who are here, respected directors of different international festivals, delegates, resource persons, speakers, representatives of the corporate partners, special invitees, members of the music industry from within India and abroad, musicians, artists, members of the organizing committee, and my dear music lovers. A very good evening to everybody. On behalf of the people of Nagaland and the state government, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to Nagaland, the land of festival. A special welcome to the festival directors and who have traveled from different parts of the country and from around the world to Kohima, the capital of Nagaland. Our friends and guests, and the Asia Music Summit 24 Nagaland. I know it is not easy to reach this place, but you have come and we really appreciate for your presence. Indeed, we are delighted to host the 4th edition of Asia Music Summit, and on behalf of the incredible India, this is one of the biggest and most high-profile events we will be hosting, particularly in the field of music and arts. And I have been told that there are delegates participating and festival leaders from more than a dozen countries. We are extremely happy that more than 20 bands, dozens of musicians, and renowned artists who will showcase during this summit. We are particularly pleased that a number of talented musicians from our state, Nagaland, will be performing to an exclusive audience that comprises of captains of music industries from all over the world. I want to take this opportunity to extend our appreciation to the Music Connect Asia, led by its president and board members for participating with us. Music Connect Asia is a world-renowned organization and doing extraordinary work by connecting Asian countries together. I'm very hopeful that our excellent musicians will be encouraged, promoted, and propelled to greater height. And I'm sure that this summit will further enhance the growth of music industry, not just in India, but across Asia and beyond. music and arts have always been a way of life for the Naga people since time immemorial, and played a central role in all our activities, such stories have been passed down from one generation to another generation. This tradition continues till today, and it has been a unified force for us, and it has only now emerged as one of our most positive ambassadors to the global unit community. And Hornbill Music Festival, one of the biggest events in the country, where renowned musicians have performed and at the same time created opportunities for new talents. Miss Ibna Inli Jamir, who has been selected as the Global Ambassador of Masterpiece, is just one of many examples. India has emerged as a global economic giant and is playing a contributory role among the community of nations in the progress of humanity as a whole. Traditional Indian music and the traditional cultural goes back thousands of years. The richness of Indian music, the unique sound and tunes of our tribal and indigenous people, and the fusion of traditional and modern have taken the creation of Indian artists across the globe. My government had been making sincere efforts in promoting music and arts. After declaring music as an industry within the state way back in 2004 and 5, nurture creativity from an early age, carefully allowed to grow and blossom, and then harness it as a collective mission toward societal transformations and creation of opportunities. Today, our musicians and artists have become national and global ambassadors, and through their talents, we're promoting brand Nagaland and true Naga soft power. Across the globe, there is an increase in smaller and newer festivals. Each of these festivals create works for artists and indirectly offer hundreds of jobs to people who are not directly engaged in the creative sectors. I'm sure we all will learn more from each other in the course of the next 2 days. But most importantly, we must use the opportunity of networking to create prospects for musicians across the continent. Music and arts gives every person an avenue to blossom. It amplifies the flowering of a human spirit. It makes humanity more beautiful. I hope that this summit will achieve this inspiration and much more. I thank all the organizations, individuals who have made this event a reality. My appreciation goes to all the corporates and institutions partners for your support and solidarity. I congratulate TAFMA and Music Connect Asia for this incredible partnership. And I hope that starting with this summit, your bonds will grow stronger as you endeavor to promote music and musicians of this state, country, and the Asian continents. So I wished the summit a grand success, and once again I thank each and every one of you for coming and bringing love and hope to our state, Nagaland, and our country. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Swing across the rivers of serene and deep forest, right across the Naga villages, and you will understand the rich. Nagaland is God's own country. We are so blessed.
This is one of our traditional instruments. It's called the tagi.
Oh, let's go. Yes, agriculture has been integral to Naga life for generations. The seasons of planting and harvest shaped our culture.
That's right. Our festivals too. They originated from the agricultural cycle. We celebrated fertility, we honored the earth, and gave thanks for abundance.
Our festivals unite the community and teach younger generations the lessons of love, sharing, and belonging.
Deputy Chief Minister, respected Chairman of the Task Force for Music and Arts, respected President of Music Connect Asia, our friends from within the continent, from and around the world, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to incredible India. Welcome to Nagaland, the land of festivals. Welcome to iconic Kohima. Kohima is a historic city. More than 75 years ago, the powers of the world met and clashed here. The Japanese invasion into the Asian subcontinent resulted in the Battle of Kohima on this very land, this very soil that we stand and sit on right now. In 1944, foreign powers arrived in Kohima, took part in a battle, in a war that we had nothing to do with. That battle changed the course of history. If the Japanese invasion had reached Dimapur, gotten hold of an airstrip, a railhead at Dimapur, perhaps the future of democracy in Asia would have been different. This city is historic and iconic. Every street, there is history written on it. This city played a role in the change of the world's history. That Battle of Kohima was voted as the greatest battle fought by Britain in the 20th century. What better place than Kohima to have the Asia Music Summit? What better place than Kohima to rewrite history? Today, we shall use the message of art, music, entertainment, and the young ambassadors of the continent's youth to spread the message of peace, oneness, and unity. Because music, art, and entertainment does not know any language. The language of music and art is universal. Music and art makes the human spirit blossom. It makes the human endeavor shine brighter. Musicians, artists, write history in the most beautiful way. On behalf of the music fraternity of the state, we welcome each and every one of you from around the country, around the continent, and from different parts of the world to Nagaland. As the Chief Minister had said, it's not easy to get here. It's one far corner of the globe. And sometimes the roads make you lose a little bit of weight. But let me assure you that the smile you get from a Naga, the handshake that you get from a Naga is genuine and from the heart. Our smiles are genuine, and every Naga home is waiting to welcome you into their kitchens and share our food and love. I encourage you to see a little bit more than Kohima. Get into the mountains and the villages. The heartbeat of the Naga people beats in the mountains and the hills and the villages. Taste some Naga food. Burn yourself with Naga King chili, the hottest chili in the world. Smell our coffee, it's different and unique. Take a trek to Tsuku. Clean your lungs, recharge your batteries. Thank you for coming to Kohima. Thank you, Music Connect Asia. Congratulations, Tafma. Welcome to Nagaland, the land of festivals once again. Let's make memories. Kuknalim, Jai Hind.
Honorable ministers, advisors, chairmen, dignitaries, officers and staff of our parent department, YRS, Sri Kaushik Datta, President of Music Connect Asia, music festival directors from across the world, delegates, musicians, students, and friends from the media and the press fraternity. A very good evening and welcome to the 4th edition of Asia Music Summit. Let's give a round of applause and make some noise. Thank you. The Asia Music Summit has been in the planning for about 3 years, and it gives me immense joy to see it happening today. And I'm grateful to God Almighty for making it possible. Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister, for making the time to be with us despite your busy schedule. I must inform all of us here tonight that he flew in from Delhi, leaving a lot of his official works just to be with us. And sir, this is a testament of your love for all the young people and your support for the summit. And we are truly, truly grateful to you, sir. Give him another hand, please. Thank you so much, sir. Today, we have a large number of international festival directors sitting right in front of us from various parts of the world. We also have a host of music luminaries who will be conducting panel discussions and big talent management houses who will be interacting with our musicians and seeing ways and means to promote our musicians from the region and Nagaland beyond our borders. Thank you for coming. And in this regard, I must thank the support and the solidarity shown by Mr. Max Walter, Director of WOMAX, the world's biggest music expo headquartered in Berlin, Germany. Even though he's not here, let's give the Director of WOMAX and all of you present another round of applause. With so much interest generated for the Asia Music Summit, a first of its kind in a billion-plus population in a big country like India, I must say Nagaland is not only becoming, but truly the nation's music and art capital. All thanks and credit to the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Neiphiu Rio. Thank you, sir. Another loud applause, please. Thank you very much, sir. I'm confident that the summit will have a huge impact on the future landscape of the music ecosystem of Nagaland. One which will focus our attention from inward to an outward and global perspective. Next 2 days are going to be a music, knowledge, and networking festival. And I hope that all delegates and musicians will take full advantage to learn, network, and further your journey in the field of music. My welcome would not be complete without saying a big thank you to Sri Abu Mehta. Thank you, sir, for always being there for us, for guiding us throughout the entire process of organizing the summit from the word go. Give him a big hand, please. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you to our partners, Toyota, Sennheiser, Limtra, Flamingo, Fruittails are dear institutional partners, student volunteers, and all delegates, the press and the media fraternity who have come and supported us even tonight and also from day one when we announced the summit. With these few words, I once again welcome each and every one of you to the Asia Music Summit 2024. Have a lovely evening and God bless you. Thank you.
A very good evening to all of you. Let me begin by stating the great honor for Music Connect Asia to co-host the 4th edition of the Asia Music Summit with the government of Nagaland. An initiative which I believe will be of paramount importance for the global music industry. This happy event is particularly meaningful to me personally, as it represents the actualization of an idea that I first broached to Honorable CM 2 years ago. I took up the courage to approach him, looking at his progressive thought and vision. After our successful meeting, I knew this was my destination. I'm extremely thankful to you, Honorable Chief Minister, the government of Nagaland and TAFMA for bringing this to reality. The Asia Music Summit will allow the government of Nagaland to continue to champion its rich tradition of folk arts and culture, and at the same time, make Nagaland a critical destination for global performing arts exchange. Asia Music Summit is a flagship project of Music Connect Asia. The earlier editions have successfully connected to thousands of professionals around Asia and beyond. Since 2016, every year at the MOMEX, the largest music expo, we have consistently featured Asia either through panel discussions or networking sessions, reached out to thousands around the globe, and initiated strategic partnerships with global organizations. One of our prime objectives is to ensure that Music of Asia finds wider appreciation and audience listenership and viewership at the global level. The Asia Music Summit, now in its 4th year, has a program with an exciting selection of speakers, talks and topics. AMS is a forum for sharing information, debates and policy development, bringing together leaders in culture, artists, thinkers and performers from around the world to explore and identify ways culture can transform societies and communities across the globe. In the coming 2 days, we will be having 10 sessions, opportunity for the artists to meet the international delegates at one-to-one sessions, and 21 showcases from Nagaland and beyond. Music Connect Asia and Asia Music Summit both are artist-driven ventures, and therefore I would like to dedicate tonight and the coming 2 days of the summit to the global music fraternity and the musicians in particular. Because singers and musicians are some of the most driven, courageous people on the face of earth. They deal with more day-to-day rejection in 1 year than most people do in a lifetime. Every day they face the financial challenge of living a freelance lifestyle, the disrespect of people who think they should get real jobs, and their own fear that they will never work again. With every note, they stretch themselves emotionally and physically, risking criticism and judgment. With every passing year, many of them watch as the other people their age achieve the predictable milestones of normal life. The car, the family, the house, the nest egg. Why? Because musicians and singers are willing to give their entire lives to a moment, to that melody, that lyric, that chord, or that interpretation that will stir the audience's soul. And in their own hearts, they know that to dedicate oneself to that moment is worth 1,000 lifetimes. I salute the musician fraternity, and let us not forget, art survives when the artist does. I embrace the people of Nagaland with an open heart, and once again, thank Honorable Chief Minister for giving us this opportunity. It is not only his vision, but the courage and willpower of holding a summit of this stature for the first time in a country of 1.4 billion people. I believe that this is just a beginning of a long journey, and we will do whatever is possible to uphold our relationship in the future. To finish, let me say a special word to Abu Mehta and his team led by Teja Meru for their vision and commitment in making Asia Music Summit a reason for all of us to be proud of. Let us unite, bond, connect, and discover, and join all our hands for a better tomorrow. Thank you all for being with us. Thank you.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.